Ladies and gentlemen and lovers around the world, are you ready to play the real estate game? So let's get right into it. So who am I? PD Pablo Mother Truck. Just kidding. So I'm Jessica Castle. I am your owner and team lead of the Empire team, brokered by LPT Realty, former branch manager with eXp, future franchise owner of a mortgage company, and I'm pretty much all about my real estate business and all the different ways to make money in real estate because there are so many. So let's jump into the current model. $85 a month in your monthly fees, aka $1,020 a year. It's a one split wonder. There's no options. You are 80-20 and that's it. And the marketing tools are pretty pricey as well. I looked at getting a for sale sign through the eXp marketing center, and that was going to run me about $75. And I don't remember if that included shipping and handling, but $75. My local sign guy, $35. I pick it up all day long. And then lastly, when it comes to the tech being a little out of touch, let's be honest, most of these high performing mega teams, they're using different CRMs than KV Core. They're out there using Boomtown, Sync, Chime. So the tech is a little out of touch in my opinion, mostly because that user interface isn't quite so friendly. So jumping into how we got paid kind of sucked. I love the fact that at closing I get my check. That's dope. But as far as options, 80-20, $16,000 cap, that's it. That's where it ends. But over here at LPT, you can choose if you want to be 80-20, have a $15,000 cap, or you can choose if you want to be 100% and have a $5,000 cap. Now I know it sounds too good to be true, but there's no sign-up fees. There's nothing due up front. There's no monthly fees. No desk fees. That's it. What you see on the screen is what you get. Now, whose idea was even all of this, right? So let's talk about Robert Palmer. It was his idea. So crushing it in the mortgage industry and working with realtors and getting a sense of the stuff that actually matters to us. And then also just kind of being one of those analytical minds, numbers type folk. One of the things that is super curious to note is the trends of realtors, especially those of us that, you know, we put in some time, we put in some deals. Now we don't quite so need that hand to feed us. We got this, right? So then why are we paying all this extra money in fees? The typical move for realtors is to move to a 100% brokerage because we don't need all of the support that you get when you pay a bigger split. And most of the 100% brokerages, well, I'm sure they say they provide support, and maybe they do. I don't know. Not for me to find out. But the usual gist is you're not going to get a whole lot of support here. So what if they took the cloud-based model, mixed it with support, and then mixed it with the 100% or the 80-20? Now here we are. Now let's jump into one of the things that I could not unsee. One of the things is my baby, marketing. So now let me ask you guys this. Have you ever heard that story about the make-believe agent that didn't exist, but they put all of their print marketing all throughout these neighborhoods, right? And so eventually over time, after saturating the neighborhood with these ads and print marketing materials, they said, hey, neighborhood, who's the best realtor that you know of? They don't actually know this guy. He doesn't exist. But that's the name that they dropped, was this guy that they got in their printed marketing over time. So I can tell you that's one of the things that I just truly could not unsee here was the print marketing that's available to us at no cost. And then if you are purchasing additional materials, the cost that is, it just blew me away, because I personally have gone to different printers to ask them, hey, can you make this for me? And they either look at me like I'm all sorts of stupid, or they're like, yeah, so we can make that for you. It's gonna be like $60 each book. And I'm like, whoa. And then I, even embarrassingly enough to admit this, I got caught up in paying for, I can't think of the name of the company, but they'll make this book for you, but they want like $500 a month. And the whole point is, I think it's a Thorify or something, but the whole point is to give you that authority by you having this printed material with your face and then information inside of it, right? Oh my God. Let me just get there and show you the print marketing that is available to us through what's been created. So for every listing, you will get this box, right? And it's chock full of different kinds of printed material that you can utilize in so many different ways for your open houses, for door knocking. You can door knock and not feel, I'm going to be honest, for me, I door knocked with my flyer, but I damn sure wish I had a door hanger because it looks a whole lot better. It's a cleaner look. It's got me information, and it's not like a teenage kid handing out flyers for their school's car wash, you know? So having those professional door knockers, I like it. I'm into it. It's kind of a jam. So you get those things though. You'll get little business cards as well that'll have the property on one side, your information on the other. So guess what Mr. and Mr. Seller want to do? They want to sell their house, right? Now they have a business card to hand out to their people, their friends, anybody that seems to be interested in a home. And they're going to be giving out your business card because it helps them sell their home. It's such a win-win. Postcards, flyers, all sorts of things come in this box, and you get it with every single listing. You can pay for the shipping and handling. I think it comes like $22, or you can go pick it up at the print shop. Because they own the print shop, that's what we're paying, is just the material cost. We're not paying anything markup because they're not trying to make money from us buying printed materials. They make money in the brand recognition from us spreading the word and having these listings and having these buyers. I can tell you, if you're rolling up to an open house, even if it's not your listing, and you're savvy enough to do open houses on other people's listings, and you're using this box, it looks incredible to the other people in the neighborhood who may not have been thinking of selling, but they see how you market and they like that. That's their jam. Okay, I like how this agent is doing things. I wouldn't mind having them take on a listing for me. I wouldn't mind letting them sell my house. Just keep that in mind. So these are those magazines that if you go to a regular printer, 2 heads or overpay, right? So you can get these at such an incredible price per magazine, per book. And it goes over like your marketing plan, your 9 critical questions. But the cool thing is it reinforces the things that you have brought to the listing appointment, because hopefully you will have brought your box with you. And then it says, hey, all of these things are part of my marketing plan. Here's the NIR statistics on how these are effective with marketing and selling your home. And then these are the 9 critical questions to ask the next agent. If you have somebody else coming in to interview for this position, ask them these questions. And are they using these things? Are they using these tools that I just came in here and told you about? Because this is critical. This is why you want to know this information. So I already have a dope listing presentation. So coupling this with what I have, you can bet your bottom dollar I am super fired up to go and meet with sellers and to go meet with buyers. It's just a win-win all around. Now, do you want to build a billboard? Sorry, you just offered that, but I had to. So as soon as you submit your first deal, you get a billboard. Pretty freaking sweet. And then there are some other instances as well, which you have to just simply do business, which you already plan on doing, right? Doing business and getting more and more free advertising. So one of the things that I love is whether you're part of a team or you want to build your own brand, you absolutely can. And the logo requirements for that are super simple. Your brand, your team name, next to the logo in a line or next to the logo in a circle. As long as it's compliant with state regulations, which like your logo can't be bigger than the company logo, you're golden goose. Send it for approval. Approval's pretty easy, comes back pretty quick, and you and your team can be up and operating in no time. Something that is major to me anyway is having support that me and my agents can access easily. I don't have to have a certain computer type or a certain device type to get to the support that I need. And then it's not confusing or anything like that. It's super simple. It's the ticket system. If you're a caller, you can call and speak to somebody. A real human voice in 2023. You can chat, you can text, or you can email. But you're always going to hear back from somebody. You have marketing, you have legal, and you have tech support. And each one of your tickets will go to the appropriate field and function. So you're not having somebody who is trying to be a jack of all trades with all different answers answer your question when really they should be specializing in one thing, and instead of giving you a halfway answer or this is all I got kind of deal with your questions. Now let's talk about the sweet saga of revenue share. You don't need 45 people to unlock all the levels. You need just 20. But the levels really aren't that difficult to actually understand. So, follow the lines. There's you at the very top, and then below you, your direct front line. And then next to that, anybody else who comes in under you on your very front line. And then the people that they bring in goes into your second. The people from them go into your third, and so on and so forth. But the most important thing is all of those lines lead to your bank account. That's what matters when we're speaking of revenue share. So if you've chosen to be a revenue share partner at 80/20, that's what's going on. Now, if you've chosen to be 100% agent and still build a team, you're not going to receive any of the money. The person above you will be receiving the revenue share that is available until you are ready to say, yeah, let's do this. The revenue share outweighs the 20% split. That's, to me, when I think that's the time to make that decision. Keyword being, it's your decision. So let's talk about the tech and tools that are going to be available to you. So everything with LPT is fully mobile. You can do it from your phone. Track your commissions. Access all of your systems in one hub. Monitor your stock, rev share tiers, all of that. Your Chime CRM, trainings, monitoring your commissions, and managing everything you need for compliance can all be done from your phone. And utilizing Chime for your CRM, that's a beautiful beast. Now let's get into the Mentorship Academy. Team leaders can actually focus on leading again. There is somebody who's going to give white glove treatment to your new agents, pair them with the veteran of the sport. And these mentors, they're not transacting in real estate. They are available to your mentees every step of the way. That does not mean you can't train your people how you want to, but you can give them the next level service that each and every single new agent in this business deserves. Now let's talk about agent ownership. You get shares on your first, third, and 15th deal. You get shares for every agent you directly attract. You get shares when your agent closes their first deal. And that stock vests after 3 years and multiplies based on your comp plan and your join date. So hopefully by now it is obvious to you that LPT is a company that is here to put real estate first. Put agents first. Especially my biggest gripe and pet peeve is how new agents get so lost in the shuffle, and they end up leaving one brokerage looking to go to another to find this and to find that, and they never find it because of how some of these brokerages are set up, how some of these teams tend to operate and leave new people by the wayside. Here, that's not a thing. That hole has been plugged. So if you're ready to win this game, go to winwithlpt.com and we can get you set up. Call, let's mastermind, and let's set up a winning strategy that's going to work for you, your team, the team that you want to build, whatever it is. Let's get together. Let's figure out how you can start winning with LPT.